Hey everybody, this is JDGaming back today with an opening of a box of Shadows in Valhalla. Now, it's been a while since I've opened any set for the TCG, but this thing was just such a cool concept. You have ninjas, which are awesome. You have the Valkyries finally appearing from near the end of the original Duel Monsters series, and then you got all these extra reprints and stuff of amazing things, just things that could have gone in like a Battles of Legend, and it was just such a cool set that I felt I had to get one of these. So I got one of these for myself. My brother's gonna open the other one of these off camera, unfortunately, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and at the end of this I'll do a recap of this box and that other box just so you kind of get a sense of what's in it. But yeah, we got some cool cards there. I don't know if you saw on the side, we got like the different goddesses from the Valkyries. We got the ninja guy, and then yeah, it's been a while since I opened one of these things. So we'll start off with one side here and get right into it. So I think these are 5-card packs. Everything is super or secret, kind of like the old hidden arsenals and such. So definitely like where these types of sets go. And I have no idea where the secret is. Looks like secret's in the back, so we'll stay with that. So Advanced Dark, this is kind of cool. They got Ultimate Crystal as an updated text for the big boss monsters like Rainbow Dragon, kind of like OCG. Cyber Dark Impact is a nice reprint. Elemental Hero Neos is a super rare foil. Magic Planter, and we got the Forbidden Trapezohedron. So this is one of those cards that they use in the, what was it, Elder Entity cards, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna quickly go through this box because I do want to do kind of like a zoomed in recap of everything at the end. So if there's anything new, don't worry about it. We'll get to that at the end, but I do want to make sure that the opening portion doesn't go long because that's something I've been doing, way too much. So then we have Goddess Verdan's Guidance. Then we have Upstart Golden Ninja, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, Invoked 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧, very nice to see this as a super reprint, easily accessible, and a Synchro Old Entity 𝗪𝗪𝗓𝗪. This is an interesting card that actually came out in Korea. All the elder entities and like old entities originally came out in Korea. So I'm gonna set the 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 here just because it's one of those things that I want to personally hang on to. At least that copy. We'll get the glare kind of out of the way. I don't know if that'll work. Actually, no. You know what? We're just gonna. We'll keep things efficient here. We're just going to go through like this. But yeah, we'll go through all of the new cards like the old entities as well. Urgent Ritual Art. Didn't know this was getting a reprint, so that's kind of cool. Magical Meltdown is a super. Very nice card. Armor Ninjutsu Art of the Rust Mist. And we have the Super Transformation. And then a Shadal Fusion as a secret rare. Very nice, especially considering Winda is getting a reprint, I believe, in this set as well. So it's kind of cool to see that we finally have a higher rarity than the super that we've always had for Shadals. Then we have Valkyrie 𝗪𝗧𝗛, which I believe is first in German, so kind of cool to see that. Fortune Chariot to go along with them. Ninja Grandmaster Hans, I remember those tins with Tour Guided back in the day, was absolutely nuts. Red Dragon Ninja, and a secret rare, Dragunity Knight Vajrayana. So this does feel like Hidden Arsenal in that sense, getting a secret rare version of a Dragunity monster. It's been a while since I've seen those guys, so it's pretty cool to see them show up again here. And let's see what we got next. We got Upstart Golden again, Yellow Ninja, which is interesting because this isn't like Yellow Dragon Ninja or whatever. Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, Elemental Hero Chaos Neos, not with any crazy misprints or anything, and Wind Witch Ice Spell as a secret rare, which looks quite nice. We'll go ahead again, do like a zoomed in close-up of all of these guys in high definition at the end of this video, but man, it's nice to see Ice Spell in here. Maybe they'll make a return. Invokes are here as well, so kind of cool to see this. And we have Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. I think this thing was like Star Strike Blast or something before. It's like the draw 2 spell for ninja, so kind of cool to see that. Omega summons back. And we got Armor Ninjutsu Rust Mist 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧. I believe this is the second one. And then Twin Twisters as a secret, and wow, that looks really, really cool. It's nice to get a rarity upgrade to a card like this, considering we've always had supers. Honestly, a super reprint wouldn't have been bad, considering, Twin Twisters is one of those cards where it always has a good amount of value. So, kind of cool to see that. We have Abystius, which I believe got an errata to say now it's an optional effect, if that matters. Then we have 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 again, Erst, Goddess Skuld's Oracle, and a secret rare, El Shadal Winda. Ooh, very nice. Unfortunately, not seeing Construct in here is kind of like a, are we going to get it? Maybe not. But it's still kind of cool to see some support for the Shadals. We got Magma Neos. I remember when this card was like $100 secret rare back in the day. this thing was nuts. So kind of cool to see that. Neospatian Glomos, I don't think this has ever been foil. Then we have Flare Scarab. Akashic Magician as a super, looks very nice. I have an OCG Korean super, so it's kind of interesting to see the TCG get one. And we got Ride of the Valkyries. This thing is an insane support card for them, so we will definitely talk about this card in the ending part of this video. But yeah, overall so far, we got a nice mix of cards, not too many duplicates of anything. Got Twilight Ninja Jogen, then Flare Scarab, Red Dragon Ninja, Goddess Verdun's Guidance, and another secret rare Twin Twisters, which is quite cool right there. I think I might have to use these Twin Twisters. Like, people ask me all the time, JD, why do you use like OCG cards? Well, first, I'm not playing in any events, so that's the main thing. I don't feel like I have to use, you know, English cards all the time. Oh, that's a nice Apex Avian reprint. And we got another Ice Spell. But yeah, so since I'm not playing in events or anything, I just play whatever I feel like. And sometimes in the OCG, you're able to get certain rarities of cards that are just unique. And it's kind of like my personal touch to the deck. I enjoy playing this game, and I just like playing the cards I personally like. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Finally got one of these, which is really nice as a super rare. And we got another Makaba and an outer entity Nyarla, which is a really cool set right here. Very awesome cards. And we'll go through, again, all these. So half a box so far, barely into the end of the first half. And we already have an Ash Blossom, so that's pretty good. Then we got, boom, what is this? Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation. I believe this is a new card. I don't recall ever seeing it before in the past. But yeah, we'll continue going through here. And let's see, with the second half. Got Golden Bamboo Sword, you know, the meme card, Duel Links craziness. Finally got a foil print, so that's nice. Vision Hero Trinity, Magical Meltdown, Abyss Lead, and another Vajrayana. I think, was that card one of the Starstrike Blast cards, or was that also one of the Hidden Arsenals? I don't recall off the top of my head, but, you know, Dragunities were always a cool archetype. Magic Planter, Urgent Ritual Art, Magical Meltdown, Rust Mist, and a secret rare, Alistair the Invoker. So I recently made a very fun, crazy deck for heroes, actually. It's Chaos Kaiju Invoked Mech Hero, and very nice to pull a third foil version of this thing, and it's a rarity upgrade to what we had in the past with the super rare Alistair. So we have Magic Planter, got Urgent Ritual Art, Alchemy for draws, Akashic, and this is a new guy, I believe, Yellow Dragon Ninja. For some reason, even though he's a ninja, he's a dinosaur, so like people are talking about use him with like Ultra Evolution Pill or maybe a Double Evolution Pill, that was it, for some interesting competitive combos, or at least, I don't know, potential, we'll say. Then we got here Super Transformation, Golden Ninja, Yellow Ninja, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, and another Shaddoll Fusion. Kind of interesting here. I just want to pull a copy of, what was it, Mischief of the Time Goddess. That's just such an iconic card from back in the day. It'd be kind of cool if we could get that. We got Drit, I believe, the third one. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. I know Drei is 3 in German, but we got some reprints, and then we got another one of these Mirage Transformations. So we got it. We got a new card at least. We got another one of the Valkyries. And let's see what we can pull here. We got Chaos Neos, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 again, and Gateway to Chaos. This thing was a dumb expensive card. OCG had it as like a common, but then TCG had it as a super that was like over $10 because you just stick your opponent with this thing when you play set rotation. So I don't know if it's time right now to get a reprint, but it's kind of cool that it at least did get that. But I don't know if there's any like other BLS stuff, so I'm not sure why they did it now of all things. Got Chenbar. I remember using this card in like old Chaos Synchro OTK decks, so very nice to see a reprint of that. Apex Avian, Strike Ninja, and Outer God as Thought, you know, pretty interesting card as well, and it is one of the new cards. The outer entities and old entities, those, they just have such amazingly detailed artwork, so that's kind of cool. We got Skull, Jogen, Scarab, Red Dragon, and another Yellow Dragon Ninja. Let's see, how many packs we got left? We got 4 of these things. Yeah, these packs just feel so small. And yeah, obviously they are the 5-card packs. But I was thinking when I opened the big cardboard box that this box came in, and the other one, I was like, these boxes are so small. And we got another... we got Brunhild, one of the cover cards, of course. Kind of interesting that this is a TCG exclusive, and like, they didn't even cover up anything. Like, I don't know. I just thought the TCG would do that. But nonetheless, we did get one of our cover cards, and I think now pretty much all we need is that Mischief of the Time Goddess. So can we even pull it? We'll see here. And We got here another Ash Blossom. That's always going to be awesome right there. And we got an 𝗪𝗪𝗛 window. So one box with 2 Ash Blossoms. I have no idea what the ratios are. I just know that as of yesterday, you know, which is Friday, the day when everything was first releasing, Market had it at like $17, $18 per super rare copy. So pretty good, I think, that we pulled 2 of them just based on that. Then we got, ooh, a secret rare Seraph Knight. I thought this was going to be super. I'm playing this. This is just gorgeous. Wow. And I was like, wow, they're making a super rare reprint of Seraph Knight for everyone. That's cool. And nope, we're making it secret rare. So yeah, this is just awesome. A nice bonus. Got a 3rd Macabre, I believe. Golden Bamboo Sword, Trinity, Magical Meltdown, and another Gem Knight, Seraph Knight. You know, just to make everything better, to compound that double normal summon. But yeah, I'll do a quick recap of all the stuff we just got, go through some of the new stuff, and show what else I got in that second box as well. And so we did have the second box opened, organized everything here, and I thought it'd be cool to do kind of a double box tally to see how many of each of these things we got, and then you can also get kind of a close-up of some of the new cards as well. And since they're all in English this time, I won't go through and, you know, read them or anything, but we have them here. So we got 1, 2, 3 copies of 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗏. And then we have for 𝗪𝗏𝗏 here, the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies here. It's interesting here if you look at these guys, or actually 6 copies, excuse me, that the German numbering is backwards of their TCG numbering. So they went 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then it's card number 1, 2, and 3 in the set. Not exactly sure why. Maybe Konami just made a little flub here with their German. For 𝗪𝗧 here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies here. And then we have for Brunhilde, we actually pulled a full playset between 2 boxes. So quite nice here. The fact that we ended up getting 3 copies of a secret between 2 boxes is pretty cool, because that means that it shouldn't be too difficult to pull. Then we have Fortune Chariot. Got 4 copies of that. Then we got only 2 copies of Ride of the Valkyries. And then card number 7 is Mischief of the Time Goddess. Unfortunately, one of the cards we did not pull, but it's only 3 cards that we didn't pull total, and that's one of the only 2 new cards that we did not pull, so that's pretty cool still. Then Goddess Skuld's Oracle, of course the character from Mischief of the Time Goddess here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of her. Then Goddess Verdun's Guidance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Then we have Goddess Erd's Verdict, and then we have 1, 2, 3 copies of her, which I don't know if that's really short print or anything. I think that's just random variants, but we ended up getting just 3 copies of that. Then my brother actually did pull a couple copies of the new ninja monster, Ninja Grandmaster 𝗖𝗧, which looks pretty cool for ninjas, and so we have 2 copies right there. And then we have Yellow Ninjas, one of the new cards as well, so we'll give a good look at that one. And we ended up pulling 3 copies of that, so a full play set. Then we got 3 copies, excuse me, of the Yellow Dragon Ninja, which of course is a dinosaur for some odd reason. I'm not exactly sure why that is. Then we ended up pulling a pair of the Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts, which is their new field spell. Then we have a new trap card as well, Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation. Got a pair of those, so these feel like about 1 per box, so I don't know how sought after they'll be. That will really dictate their price, of course, but at least they do show up, you know, frequently enough, reliably enough. And then we have 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗃, you know, Cthulhu right there. Got 3 copies of that in 2 boxes, only 2 copies of 𝗪𝗓𝗪, and only 1 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗃. So, you know, if you're trying to get these guys, I don't know what the case is here, but it's around 1 a box. I don't know if 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗃 is really short or not, because, you know, 2 boxes isn't the best for gauging that. And then we have 3 copies of the Trapezohedron. I do believe card number 20 is going to be the Alistair the Invoker of Madness Link monster, mainly because it seems the first 20 cards are all the new ones. And then now that we have those, I'm going to go through a little bit faster all of the reprints that we have for the rest of the 40 cards in the set. So we have many copies of Strike Ninja here. We got only a pair of Hanzo. I thought that was kind of odd. And then we got many copies of Golden Ninja. So if you know you were wanting to bling out ninjas, it's a pretty good set to get. We got 3 copies of White Dragon Ninja, a few copies of our Red Dragon Ninja. Then we got just a playset of the new Pendulum Monster, or was this new? I'm not exactly sure. This might have just been an updated rarity, but nonetheless, we did get some of that. Then got some draw 2 spells. We got the Ninja Alchemy spell card, 6 of them, which is pretty cool because this thing was hard to pull back in the day. And Star Strike Blast, we got foil upgrades to Transformation as well as some super transformations. Got more than a playset of each of those. Then we got a bunch of Rust Mists. I think this thing was common when it first came out, probably in like Order of Chaos or something. I think that set had a lot of ninjas in it. Then we could jump into Neo Space for a handful of Neos. Then we got some Glow Moss, and it was kind of interesting to notice. They did update the text of this card that if your opponent draws a spell and reveals it, then it's only when this guy is the attacker that the attack changes to a direct attack. I just remember back in the day thinking, oh, I could protect this guy by, you know, not having them attack it, right? If they draw a spell. Nope, that it literally just fizzles out and does nothing if your opponent's attacking you and they draw a spell. So even worse for a bad card. Then we have Flare Scarab, a bunch of those in its original rarity, so that's kind of cool. And then we got Magma Neos, downgraded from its ridiculous secret back in the day, and I think it got like an ultra reprint or something, didn't it? Maybe it was a super reprint in one of the legendary collections, like GX and Raw Yellow mega packs. And then we got a bunch of the Chaos Neos as well, some Trinity, and then we jump into the Mermails. So then we got many Abyss Megalo, you know, about a pair per box on average here. We got some Abyss Leads, and we got some 𝗖𝗓𝗧𝗪 as well. So overall, if you're looking for those guys, I don't think it's too much of a hassle to get them, especially because they're supers, you know, should be fairly simple to pick those up. Then the last 20 cards here, we got 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧 the Invoker, a full playset of secret rares in a couple boxes, so that's very nice. If you're looking to bling them out, got many Makaba here, 5 of them, and then like 7 Meltdowns or something, so like, yeah, that's a good amount there. But I actually thought Invocation was going to be a super. I guess I misread the list. It is a secret in this set, it looks like, because I pulled none of them, and that's the 3rd and final card in this set that we pulled none of in 2 boxes. So I think overall, if we're only missing 3 cards, it's a pretty good pull ratio. Then we got Omega Summon, lots of those guys. We got Apex Avian, finally, you know, reprinted here. Got Ice Bell, 4 of those. 3 Ash Blossoms in 2 boxes, which I think is pretty solid here. I have no idea what the ratio on this thing is, but, you know, if you get a full playset in a couple boxes, I think that is a win. Then we have a bunch of Seraphinites. I actually gave my brother one just now, so, you know, that's actually, we pulled a full playset of Seraphonite upgrade rarities. Got some Windas. There was a 3rd one of those as well. Got some Vajrayanas, some Chanbaras, and then Akashic Magicians. There was one more of those as well. We got some Cyber Dark Impact, not secret and obscenely expensive anymore, so that's pretty cool. Lots of Golden Bamboo Swords. I think it was like 6 copies of this thing. We got, no, it was 4 copies of this thing, but still, you know, pretty good. It's a rarity upgrade as well to the common that we had. Magic Planter, just saddens me that, you know, this thing keeps getting reprinted and used to be awesome, but nowadays it's like, are people playing enough continuous traps for this to be worthwhile? I think it'll come back every so often. Got Advanced Dark here, 5 copies of that. Some copies of El Shaddoll Fusion, and Gateway to Chaos, which my brother pointed out, since they're all light and dark monsters, maybe that's the reason we ended up getting this thing specifically in here. But still would have been kind of cool to get like a random chaos monster, even if it's like the Jump promo guy or whatever in here. Just, I don't know, something would have been cool other than just, you know, the Gateway to Chaos. But we ended up pulling a full playset of Twin Twisters and a bunch of Urgent Ritual Arts as well. So that is the review of the entire Shadows in Valhalla set. Again, in 2 boxes worth, we ended up pulling everything except just 3 cards: Mischief of the Time Goddess, 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 the Invoker of Madness, and Invocation. And, you know, you get what you get, but I think I'll just pick up some singles on the rest of those. But overall, I'm very happy with what we were able to pull on this thing. Definitely some cool upgrades to some decks, so you'll be able to see those down the line. And let me know down below what you think about this set. What cards are you excited for? Obviously, there's a lot of cool stuff for your competitive strategies, but also a lot of just cool collectible cards as well. So I'd love to hear what you are looking forward to down below. So thanks, guys. This is JD Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll see you guys next time. That's the end of this video, but there's plenty more where it came from. I invite you to explore the playlists on screen to see what else I have to offer. And if you really liked what you saw today, consider subscribing to JD Gaming for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks, guys. This is JD Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll see you guys next time.